Welcome to Behind the Scenes.
Welcome to Behind the Scenes. This is episode 14 of Money and Black Lives Matter. We also going to deal with our film and our music too. So we put it all together. I want to give a shout out to my fam in Detroit. Also my fam in San Antonio. What's up, y'all? What's up, Detroit? What's up, San Antonio, Texas? What's up with the fam out here? So today we're gonna put on our show, and you know what I'm saying, when we come with our shows is basically based on, we come with educational information, and and also current events that we deal with in our lifestyle. But through our presentations, we're not trying to come at you like we know intellectual stiff neck. We just grassroots brothers, basically presenting, our existence in this universe on Earth, for our time of being here, and our strive, towards our success here. What's up, DJ?
Well, man, I want to give a shout out too. I want to shout out to my fam and all of my fans that have been writing me about the music, saying how much they love the music. I enjoy that so much, reading all of your comments. I try my best to answer you as soon as I can, but man, I'll be having a whole lot of things to do, and I'm recovering from that storm that just came through here, Hurricane Laura. And so life got its problem. And matter of fact, I want to give a shout out to all of the new musicians that I've been able to contact lately. I want to thank you for your inquiries. I hope you touch base with me again so we can really communicate and get a good understanding. And that's partially what this show is about. Black Lives Matter and money. I watched the March on Washington. I hope y'all checked it out. Did you check it, Goldee? Did you catch any parts of it?
Well, yeah, basically everybody, that's, chilling and want to be up on current events have checked it out. It was a major, yeah. So what you think about it?
Well, man, I just want to say that one thing that I think about is that it was some good things happening, because I gave some consideration to the rites of passage, and I can see that the King family is starting their dynasty. Bringing the young folks on up, in their family and everything. That's all good, because that's what we need to do, is leave a legacy. But at the same time, I didn't hear nothing about HR 40. Maybe I wasn't listening good, or they didn't mention it enough, because HR 40 is a bill in the House, and that's the bill for reparation. I'm fighting for my ancestors. I'm fighting for my children. My children, my descendants, and my ancestors. All of us, we have seen this violence before on both sides, on black on black crime and the racial profiling. Right. We just seen all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with that. We lived through that. But I want to say to the people who's out there marching and protesting, I want to thank you for getting out there, risking your life, to participate in America, because freedom of speech and freedom of expression is partially what America's about. And I'm so happy to see that there's so many people feel like they should raise their voice and acknowledge that Black Lives Matter.
Got a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
I agree with you, man. It's a beautiful thing, because it's all happening for a good cause that shouldn't even be in existence. Racism should not even be in existence, man. So I'm saying, on this level, injustice should not be in existence, man. But man, I got to shout out to my political prisoners, man. Let them know, you understand what I'm saying? I'm still on point. And what's up with y'all? And also, I forgot, you know what I'm saying? I'm an admirer of WWE, Sasha Banks, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's you.
Yeah, and talk about the athletes, man. I want to interject in this, man, because man, Black Lives Matter took a new level. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was watching women's basketball. I should have wrote down the name of the team and everything so I can remember, because I'm a seasoned American. American. I'm getting up there, boy. I'm telling you, I done lived through a bunch. But I noticed that the coaches,
longevity, bro.
Yeah, the coaches was wearing Black Lives Matter t-shirts, and Black Lives Matter was painted on the floor of the basketball court. It was a good game. I was glad to see all those beautiful ladies out there, man, doing their doggone thing, playing some serious basketball. I'm telling you, them ladies get down nowadays. They popping three-pointers and everything else. I saw everything but a dunk. Maybe I missed that part, but I didn't see the ladies doing no dunk. But they would shoot some real shots and catch some real rebounds. And that's what we got to do. We got to rebound as a people. I think you brought it up before in our previous episode that we had a strong Black community before.
Yes, sir. I certainly did.
Yeah. So what we trying to, in music, that's why I study so hard in music and try to learn the business of music and find out what all these organizations are doing and try to help us out. Because I'm telling you, here's our t-shirt. Money and Black Lives Matter. All right? Because
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Because that money and Black Lives Matter.
And I'm telling you, that's what's holding up the young people. And it's a new phrase that we need to utilize more often. Money creates unity, especially in the music business. Because I'm seeing these young folks, man, they say, okay, I gotta go to work. One lady, I got her laid out on the track, and we kind of previewing it a little bit. She's a member of West Coast Fast Track. She's working 7 days a week. 7 days a week. And then I talked to another brother just the other day, and I couldn't even really find out where his project was because he had to go to work. So our young folks are out there grinding real hard, trying to make an honest living, doing the best they can with whatever they got. They're trying to roll it, man, trying to make that money so they can pay their bills and support their family.
That's what, I'm saying, our existence on earth is based on. Is going to work, you know what I'm saying, trying to reach the point in life where if you got a family, you want to be able to send your kids to college, you want, buy a home, send your kids to college, you know what I'm saying? And once they, get of age, they lead a home and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you should you probably basically retired or near retired by then. So the rest of your life on earth, all the blood, sweat, and tears you put back through this working, you know what I'm saying, to build this family, you know what I'm saying? Now, when you get, you know what I'm saying, after that's over, when you get to the point where it's just, you know what I'm saying, you and the wife, then, after all this work you done put in and everything, you still gonna be struggling, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of your existence on earth because of the way the system is set up. You know what I'm saying? It's not set up for people to prosper, for people to have a beautiful life, you know what I'm saying, for people to have an equal life, for people to have a life without bigotry or racism, you know what I'm saying, and all these type of derogatory, you know what I'm saying, existence that they bring to our lives. Yeah, man, you know what? Locally, see, you got different kind of protesters going on in your neighborhood. Man, there's protesters going on, but in this neighborhood, a lady threw a barbecue, right?
she was protesting. She said, well, I wanted to create a conversation with this person. So she had a barbecue, got arrested and all that stuff. All right. But anyway, the idea was she was trying to speak to the administration. Now, the administration got all upset and perturbed, talking about his children have to see this. Man, I saw a bunch of stuff I didn't want to see. So the policeman, he got his argument. I got my, man, I don't want to see my people got shot 7 times in the back, you know, by a cop, and then he get a paid vacation. Oh, man. You know, I don't want to see that. I mean, you know, that's, hey, I'm telling you, we need to define America and determine the difference between a communist country, totalitarian system, and some kind of aristocracy, you know, kingship and everything. No, we ain't got no king. We got elected officials. We don't have a dictatorship. We're supposed to have a democracy and free enterprise system. All right, that's what we're supposed to have in America. So I want to bring it to your attention that we may have to start our own business. I hope that I can convince 1,000 people to become billionaires and 10,000 people to become millionaires. What would happen now when you run for election and you got 11,000 rich people to call on to donate to your campaign? I'm telling you, politics without economic strength has already diminished. That's why they're fighting for the votes all over again. Some of these rights that we won, they eroded away while blacks was up there in leadership position, allowed it to erode away. That's the established. Okay, they be running on that. Don't they run on that? They say, okay, we got the experience. That's part of their campaign promise. All right, I got the experience, I can lead better. All right, okay, your experience, we got to call out your experience. Your experience has been allowing the rights and the privileges of Americans to be eroded away. All right, somebody got to tell you that. You're up there in politics, running these big nonprofit organizations, got billions of dollars in back of you, or millions in back of you, and everything. Meantime, you're supposed to be the watchdog. Here it is, things is eroding away. Now they done eroded away so much until the police got free will to kill whenever they feel like and get a paid vacation. I'm telling you, I put that in a song. That's Black Lives Matter round 2. Hey, look, in that song, I counted only to 15. That song is a metaphor for real life because it's an endless count of black people getting slaughtered by the system. All right? I got to pull out my notes because Trump is saying these people are anarchists. So I looked in the Webster Dictionary and said, it says an anarchist is a person who advocates. All right? Who advocates? Yeah, that's an anarchist. All right?
Right.
Well, right. Maybe I'm pronouncing anarchist.
Anarchist.
Yeah, well, anyway, the president know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about, too. Everybody else do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Well, the Boston Tea Party, let me tell you about the Boston Tea Party. How this country started with the Boston Tea Party. Now the description in Webster Dictionary said, all right, in December 16th, 1773, okay, all right, let's start. A protest staged by American colonists in Boston in December 16th, 1773 against the British tax on imported tea. The colonists, I was trying to keep the show short. That was our 15-minute time limit, so we ran 15 minutes. But I got to tell you, the colonists got up there like Indians
The
and
colony.
threw the tea over. Now, ain't that anarchy? That's anarchy. What is that? That's a
That's
right.
anarchist.
Yeah, that's the anarchist.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
So that's the example. That's the example of the beginning of rioting
In America.
the world over.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
they
the
probably
world
been
over, I
rioting
say.
before that, but I'm talking about America. You know, we got other nations, they had all kinds of
Okay, yeah,
stuff
that's
before
right.
then. But I'm talking about how America started. It started with a
So-
riot. It started with a riot. It started
Exactly.
with a rebellion against
Exactly.
the authority. So I say, for all of you politicians out there, if you want America to remain America, then uphold our constitutional rights. Make sure we get that. If you
Straight like
get
that.
elected, you know, you can't let them, pass laws and say, all right, 3-strike law. Here's something that takes away from the black family, the 3-strike law. That's the war on drugs. You might as well say that's the war on black families. The war, that's what it is. Because
Exactly.
what did they do? Remove
like that.
the black man from the home. All right, when they came, every single government policy that they came up to try to help us still remove the black man from home. If they didn't do that, then they made him in a position where he don't get respect.
Straight like that. Well,
That's
see,
what
that's
what the unemployment is about.
well, see, that's what everything is based on that. And you know what I'm saying? It's even to the point to they deny the black man, they deny us so much to the point to even when they do come with their fake programs and stuff, it's all about they use that's that trickeration they use, playing the ends against the middle, or turning our women and our children against us. They don't, and then you know, saying the system don't support us in any kind of way because their whole thing is just to annihilate us, get rid of us, dog us out, disrespect us. You know what I'm saying? So that way, that takes away from our women respecting us. That takes away from our kids respecting us because the kids, man, when they get to a certain age, they have a tendency to look back on daddy. You know, so see what daddy was about, see what type of heart daddy got. You know what I'm saying? They looking at what's going on in the world, what's going on in the system. And when they look at that, they look back at us. You understand what I'm saying? Because they trying to figure out how we, you know what I'm saying, survive through this here. That's how bad and how out of order, you know what I'm saying, this government is and have been ever since they came in contact with our people and started dealing with us. You know what I'm saying? So
Now,
so they, you know what I'm saying, the black man got it. We brothers, man, we got to come together, man. And you know what I'm saying, demand our respect, first of all, because of anytime a police confront a man, whether you know it or not, whether you feel you're a man or not, our point of view and our outlook on our manhood is very, very, very important, man. And I don't care where a man is at on earth, his manhood is number one. And anytime a confrontation come up, you know what I'm saying, with these police, that's the first thing they try to do is attack our manhood with disrespecting us. And that's it. And as soon as they do that, man, it's hard to get past that in dealing with them. Nothing, no more than I got to smash on this fool, no more than verbally. You know what I'm saying? I got to chop his head off because he's disrespecting my manhood. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I always took it. You know what I'm saying? Any confrontation I have with him, from a teenage dude to my manhood right now, right today. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's you know, that's what. But our people, man, our people actually come together and unite as a whole group of people. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we're gonna be able to establish You know what I'm saying? Building our neighborhood, building our communities. You know what I'm saying? Becoming, you know what I'm saying, bankers, becoming, you know what I'm saying, doctors and lawyers, you know what I'm saying, and teachers and stuff for our own schools and have our own markets until we actually unite as a people. We're going to always be dealing with this injustice and this racism.
Well, okay. And we're going to end our first segment right now, but I want to say there's a lot of bad stuff going on. But what is good about the United States of America? We have freedom of speech, freedom of the press. This is the press. And freedom of expression. Again.
That's right.
Again,
Money,
freedom of expression.
For real.
And I want to thank Goldee for being a part of this show, because he is the man with the charisma and the style points to make this show fun. Now, as we work through our technical problems, y'all hang in there with us. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come right back with our next segment that's dealing more with the music. All right? Y'all hang on. We'll be right back. You're watching Behind the Scenes.
Welcome to Behind the Scenes.
Hey fam, we back from break. You know what I'm saying? We took a few minutes out, you know what I'm saying, to just go over a few things. But hey, we back. And this segment right here, we're gonna talk about the film and the music, you know what I'm saying? Because we really got some exciting information, hey, that, you know what I'm saying, we gotta discuss with y'all on that, dealing with our albums. I see you, DJ.
Yeah, man. Look, I want to
looking good, man. I like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, today I managed to get the digital release out today on Bandcamp, and I will be tagging a link to that so you can support our cause. All right. It got 15 tracks. Now in the digital release, you will not be able to hear all the songs. This as policy. I'm coming up with a policy that I will not be digitally making available every single song I make. All right, and that's because of the situation dealing with.
You're not going to digitally.
Yeah,
it's not going to be digital.
If you buy the album, you will get all 15 songs. In other words, you can listen to the first 10 songs. The digital CD sell for $10. So you can listen to the first 10 songs, but you cannot listen to the other 5 because I'm trying to make sure you have motivation to buy the whole album, because this is more like a whole big thing, you know, to really describe Black life, okay? Talking about love, and for the people who's off into music, I got the instrumental beats. In case you want to do your exercise video or something like that, or you singers or rappers, you ain't got a beat, I put some beats on here for you. One of them is called Grape Street. Look, y'all think I don't know nothing about Watts? Hey, look, these were in Shreveport was I had to tell them y'all in California when I was living in South Valley, I'm from Watts. Okay, why I'm so loud? I'm from Watts. Okay, a brother was tripping on me, right? You know, because his woman was giving me some cha-cha. Well, that was, you know, see, if I get them diamonds in my teeth, oh man, I don't know how many women might have to, you know, push to the side, you know what I'm saying? Because I look good.
Yeah, well, hey
man, look.
You gonna get them. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, check it out. The policeman gonna put some harassment on me because the woman he was trying to get some cha-cha from was giving me some cha-cha. You know? And so he gonna come try to catch me on a technicality. I said, where you from? Watts. Hey, Tom, I'm from Watts. Hey, what did I do in Watts? I went to Maxine Waters Employment Preparation Center. That's what I did in Watts. Okay, that's right there, man, on Central, on 108th Street. Man, look here. When you talk about Nipsey Hussle, I slugged incense on the same street as stores. And that, I do believe every time he did an interview, he said, I got to give a respect to the hustlers out there. What hustler you think he was looking at? DJ Hard slinging incense right there on Crenshaw and Slauson. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, I come from to Marina Del Rey.
You wasn't no joke. You were hustling money from the millionaire. I remember that.
Yeah, man, I had to do it. Hey, man, hey, look. See, when you ain't got no job, sometimes you have to come up with a job. And let me tell you, I know if I was in a heavily populated community, such as Los Angeles, California, all right, I wouldn't have no problem getting money. No problem. But where am I at?
I believe you.
I'm in Shreveport. It ain't even got half the population, homeboy. Look, you got more people in Los Angeles County than you got practically in the whole state of Louisiana. So you want to know what my problem is? This small population. That's my problem. Small population. And on top of that, we got blacks discriminating against blacks. You see? Okay, I try to slang myself and say, what is
you got all that?
See, let me show you what discrimination is.
See, though.
Before I leave, let me show you what musical discrimination is, all right? They ain't even listen to this, and they don't know whether or not they like it or not. And they said, oh, I only listen to gospel. I only listen to Southern Soul. All right? Southern Soul try to creep over here on the rap field anyway. So now, look, I'm in the South. If I just wanted to brand this Southern Soul, I guarantee you, I could take anybody to court and win the doggone argument that I'm doing Southern Soul. I'm a soul brother doing soul music. Southern Soul. I'm in the South. Just because I wasn't born here, I'm in the South. I've been here. Hey, look, I've been here so long, I even got a slight Louisiana accent. You know what I'm saying? My accent come all the way from Rusty, Gravel. Yeah, all North Louisiana.
That accent might come in handy. That accent come in Cali.
Yeah, you feel me? So when we talk about music, you know, please don't discriminate and give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because you may be building the next multi-million-dollar business by spending $10 with me. What I got to say to a politician, to the mayor, anybody, the president, all right, spend $10 with me. That counts. Hey, look here. If that happened enough times, I won't need reparations. But in between now and then, I'm going to be pushing HR 40. Remind the politician, push HR 40. Because if you don't get that money in our community, if you ain't looking out, let me tell you, in Louisiana, man, businesses are closing. They might not open up. We got storms coming through here. We got COVID-19.
Some of us not going to open up, but that's all over the world. That ain't just in Louisiana. That's happening all over the world. And that's what I was going to say when you know what I'm saying, just with this virus alone, when you talk about the population of people, you know what I'm saying, in Louisiana, you know what I'm saying, is already not that many people, but with this virus keeping people, you know what I'm saying, having to be inside, you know what I'm saying, people don't have the action of coming out and doing the things that we was doing before this virus. So that right there, you know what I'm saying, put up a block, you know, for people that be out there in the streets, you know what I'm saying, that have to hustle like that. You know what I'm saying? That virus, you know, shut that down.
Yeah, let me tell you something about Louisiana and Shreveport, Louisiana. They got so many vacant houses and buildings here until every homeless person in Shreveport could have a place to stay. All right. That's how, man, I'm telling you, it's a gang of it. And the population is still straight. The population is still straight. It's going straight. Lack of opportunity will make people migrate. Hey, there was a great migration from the South in the 50s. Why did
Yeah,
they leave?
certainly was.
Why
But
did
at the
they
same
leave?
time, uh, yeah, but check this out. At the same time, on today's standards, you know what I'm saying? I don't care where you at in the world, man. Conditions are the same. You know what I'm saying? Even if you out here in Cali, we have just as many empty, vacant, you know what I'm saying, buildings, you know, that they could fill up, you know what I'm saying, with homeless people. So we wouldn't even have to have no homeless. But this, it's like that. The conditions is like that all over the world, man. This is a worldly, like Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying, money in Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? We can't never let them forget about the money. They could just, you know, pay your debt. Y'all in debt to us. Pay your debt, you know what I'm saying? And we'll accept $1 million for everybody you call a Black American, you know what I'm saying? Give them $1 million, you know what I'm saying? So they can at least, you know, get their foot out there and get some type of business established where they could have a life, you know what I'm saying, like everybody else do. And it's not, you ain't giving us nothing. You're paying us back a debt that you owe. So don't get it twisted and be acting like we begging, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that. This is a debt to a people, you know what I'm saying, a nation of people, you know what I'm saying, that have been
when you talk about
denied.
reparation, other people that got reparation. Hey man, they gave reparation to the Japanese people.
Yeah.
All them Oriental people who got locked up and incarcerated and everything. They gave them reparation.
They paid their debt to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't give it to them. They paid their debt to them. But at the same time, those people was united people. You know what I'm saying? Our people was not united people. So as long as we don't have that unity, you know what I'm saying, they're able to do all the stuff that they do to us with this racism and this injustice. You know what I'm saying? We are opening ourselves up to this. That's why it's so beautiful to see, you know what I'm saying, the generation that's out there now, because they recognize it. You know what I'm saying? All this madness that's going on. And it only affects Black people, but it's the truth that what they're looking at. It's the truth of what's really going on. Is what really got them out there, you know what I'm saying, with the protest. So
let me interject,
just,
right?
You know,
because I want to stress unity. And when I talk about unity, I'm talking about musical unity. That's what, when I collaborate with other artists, that is about unity. You know, and I love unity. I love unity so much until I will spend my money to try to help unify this thing. Now, if I had that $1 million reparation check come my way, and I'm telling you something that is a new philosophy out there, money brings unity. Again, I know I could say to that young man or that young woman, all right, I know you got to go to work, but I tell you what, why don't you take the day off and I cover your salary? See, I can't do that now, and that's why it's hard for me to hold their attention long enough to even help them. If they're not working with me, I can't even help them get their stuff up. People are telling me they got record contracts offers and stuff like that. I can't even tell them how to work on that because, boom, they got to get right back up and get right back on the grind. I'm talking about they only got a few minutes to even talk. That's how hard they grinding right now. Yes, I do believe that the conditions are bad all over, but I'm just saying, with more people, you have a wider variety of opportunities. See, you know, so I'm trying to do the best I can in the environment that I'm in. You know, so that's what West Coast Fast Track about. It's about musical unity, working with people.
Your environment, I don't care. When you was out here, you was in a bigger environment of the same madness, so it don't make no difference. You found that out from leaving here to going there. You know what I'm saying? And you experienced it's the truth all over the world. It don't make no difference, man.
But I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I enjoy life when I'm trying to do my best. when I'm trying to do everything possible to move up to the next level. That's what I do with my music. Every time I make a song, I'm trying to make a better song than I did the last time. And I'm telling you, on this album, man, I got some smokers on that. I mean, I smoke. Let me put it where the young people can understand, right? You take $5, get you a bag of weed, get you a blunt wrap, roll it up, and smoke it. That's what I did on the microphone. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when I'm talking about collaboration, I want you to get your $5, get your blunt wrap, roll it up, and smoke it. And that's what you're smoking is that microphone. You got some brain, boy. That's the only way to make a hit record. If you ain't giving it your best, don't worry about making no money. People ain't gonna like it. They ain't gonna feel it. They ain't gonna feel it, man. I'm telling you. And let me I know people feel me. Why? Because they write and tell me, man, your music should be on the radio. And I'm working on that, folks. I'm working on that. Oh yeah. We're gonna bring it to you. Oh yeah. Let me tell you, the first song on this song is Money and Black Lives Matter. In there, I say racism is ridiculous. Let me tell you how ridiculous it is. This alarm clock is made in China. All right, I bought a new keyboard. You want to know what happened to my electronic degree? This is what happened to my electronic degree. It's made in China. Every single instrument. Here's the keyboard. Yeah. That's made in China. Yeah. All right, let me get another.
And we was indebted to them.
That's made in China.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me get another one. Let me get another one. That's made in China. No matter what I pick up to rock that beat with, I almost could guarantee you 95% of the time, probably 99% of the time, all right, it's made in China. So you want to know what's happened to America? You want to know why we got so much employment? This is it. All right. I don't agree.
So much unemployment.
Yeah. Hey, look, I don't agree with everything Trump said. But what he's trying to do with balancing the trade deficit, I could agree with. Because we need to bring those high-paid industries back to America. And if they don't bring them, let me tell you, we already got some millionaire black folks. We got some almost approaching billionaire status right now. All right? What are you doing with your money? Buying 10 mansions? You ain't buying no SpaceX.
Well,
are you buying SpaceX or Ford Motor? Building a Ford Motor? GM? Are they doing stuff like that?
Since you brought Trump up, you know, so I'm gonna like intervene with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to give credit where credit is due. I hear you on that, and you know what I'm saying. That was a good point. You know what I'm saying? He got some good points when it comes down to this economy. When it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, protecting this economy. You know what I'm saying, through our money, because you know what I'm saying. Just like you showed all those instruments made in China. I remember those days where everything you touched was made in China. And at the same time, we was in debt to China for billions of dollars. You understand? And they making all this money off of us. And what he did is, you know what I'm saying, straighten that part of the game out, because all these weak presidents before him, you know what I'm saying, ain't been doing nothing but bowing down to China and Russia and Korea. You know what I'm saying? And they land in the cut, man, you know what I'm saying, to handle their business over here and take over whatever they take over, straight out. And we need somebody, you know what I'm saying, and he's the only president that I believe that, you know what I'm saying, is man enough, got enough heart, and gangster enough, you You know what I'm saying? To stand up for us on that level right there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And
so glad you
without
brought
him,
that
I
up.
don't see nobody can replace him. Huh?
Man, I'm so glad you brought that up because let me tell you something.
But I'm not endorsing him.
I'm
don't
not.
get me twisted.
I
I'm
understand.
not endorsing him.
He's
But
doing
I
the
would
good
rather
things.
see a person. I would rather see a president that got some heart and that recognized, you know what I'm saying, that we're supposed to be the most powerful nation on earth. So therefore, we gotta represent that, and we can't represent that within we cowards, you know what I'm saying, that they've been having up there as president, and letting other countries and shit come over here and charge us, you know what I'm saying, and just make money off of it, because that pulls our economy down. And then they take their industry and their businesses and they go to the other lands with it. You know what I'm saying? That's where our unemployment is.
I want to expand upon that a little bit. All right. Here's my expansion. All right. My expansion is when did the president before him, I lost confidence. When did I lose confidence in him? When Trayvon Martin was shot down. All right. We got a president up there. Hopefully he represents us. And then I hear him say, I am the American president. All right. I want to show you a comparison, right? Why is these schools going back? Why are these schools going back in, right? All right. I'm going to show you how to solve the problem. All right. They know that Trump will cut the federal budget for educational system any and everywhere that don't go try to get back to going to school in person. All right. You know, these kids, man, let me tell you, they got problems, man, trying to learn online. Oh, this stuff online, man, let me tell you, I study online all the time. You know,
man, they showed today where two kids had to go to Taco Bell and sit outside of Taco Bell just to, you know what I'm saying, get some internet. So, yeah, man, it's devastating, man, on, you know what I'm saying, even the situation with this virus, they even want to, you know, have the audacity to try to send the kids back to school in some places. Man.
Now, let me get back to Black Lives Matter. Now, the president before the one that we got now, Agent Orange.
You never left it.
Yeah, the president before Agent Orange, the one we got now, Agent Orange. All right, the American president before him, right? You know, we had American president. Now, how could he did something with the Black Lives Matter? He could have cut some of the federal funding to these police departments on a federal level, all right? If he didn't cut the money, he could have just stopped giving away all these military hardware to the police department. And he could just halted that.
He didn't have that kind of heart.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to point it to you. I'm trying to point it out to you, America. America. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is the greatest country. Yeah. This is the greatest country on earth. So they say. All right. So they say. All right. They said it so many times until I believe it. If that's a lie, they said it so many times until I believe it. So if we are the greatest country in America, then we can solve this problem with Black Lives Matter. It's just as simple as hitting them in their pocketbook. I'm telling you, money unites. The lack of money will make them haters out there on the police department quit. When their salaries get, they'll go find another job. Or they'll start a bit. They so smart, they start their own business. They might not even need to start no doggone job, man. These police, man, they got gang. All right? You feel me? Yeah, they can do a whole lot of things besides being policemen.
Especially the crooked ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially them crooked ones, because them crooked ones, you know what I'm saying, they coming up in the legit way and the illegal way. You know what I'm saying? So I believe they got enough money, you know, if they did stop being the police, you know what I'm saying, they'll be able to do good, especially, you know what I'm saying, if they woods, if they white folks.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. The police be doing some gangstering themselves. All right, now, See, they don't sell the same kind of drugs as is in the neighborhood, right? They sell steroids. They pump them doggone muscles and stuff up, man. You know, illegal steroids. And making big money. All right, so no telling what else they got. You know what I'm saying? That they can get their hands on and make some money, man. They just throw some of them in jail around here, man, you know, for doing that stuff, man. You know. But anyway, let me tell you about Black Lives Matter.
I ain't really trying to.
All I want to say is
touch too deep on that subject because people, it'd be unbelievable if people really do the real about these crooked ass police.
Yeah,
what they be doing.
Well, I know I can't do homework on. I can't cover every subject. I'm covering Black Lives Matter and music right now. And I want to say, when it comes to Black Lives Matter, look at Martin Luther King family. Their family right up here. The next generation still fighting for almost the same thing. All right, let me tell you. So we're going to come right back to Black Lives Matter again until we win. Hey, look, I did Black Lives Matter round 2. All right, they had round 1. I did round 2, round 3, round 4. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to make a beat called round 5. I got money in Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm on black. I'm talking about remembering Juneteenth. All right. So I'm trying to tell you that I'm putting history, philosophy, upward mobility, positive thinking, positive energy, love and respect all up in my music. And I hope that y'all get a little taste of it. Because let me tell you, that what you're getting now, it ain't feeding you good enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to give you some real soul food. Man, look, I have one beat, you know what I'm saying? It's online right now. And I'm going to tell you the name of it. Soul Food Mix. And I'm going to end my show on that. Anything you want to say, I'm telling you, I come with soul. I come with soul, man. All right.
That's right.
Yeah. And we're going to do something about this Black Lives Matter. We're going to be on the case. You understand? Harder than Martin Luther King. Because we're going to bring it to you. In reality, we're going to say, stop dreaming, wake up, have a vision quest. Get you a piece of paper and draw you a map to success. Get you a road map designed by yourself for your own roadmap to success. You can do it. They're publishing books on that. So don't tell me you can't find the information you need, please. All right, so this is Black Lives Matter.
Google.
Google. Money and Black Lives Matter. I'm telling you, put that money on your mind and go after it. That's the grind. If you ain't in the music, let me tell you, these young folks, everyone I've talked to is on the grind one way or the other. Let me tell you, I even know a homeless brother. This brother get up and do odd jobs. He be on the grind. Let me tell you, you being homeless or having a house or whatever, that don't stop the grind. You get up and you grind yourself to the next level. Just like what I'm going to do with this music. I'm going to take it up to the next level. I want to thank you as you watch us proceed to the next level. All right, Goldee, how you want to wrap this show up?
Right, and that's exactly what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? And our work, our music is always international. So, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna have no problem because we're doing what we're supposed to do to make this happen. We're gonna stay down for our grind because we grinders and we ain't never stop grinding. You know what I'm saying? And so, we're gonna just keep doing what we do. And man, I think, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate our audience, you know what I'm saying, who's been checking us out. This is our 14th episode of the show, and I hope that our audience be able to pick up on that. We're coming at them, you know what I'm saying, in a cool way to where they grasp it, you know what I'm saying, our information, you know what I'm saying, and that it's all about our point of view. You know what I'm saying, I have my point of view, he have his point of view, but our point of views and things that we talk about come from, you know what I'm saying, our life of living here on earth. that's the subject, you know what I'm saying, that we speak on as professionals, because, you know, and we speaking on it, you know what I'm saying, in a way to, you know, represent manhood, you know, and that's what got to be understood, you know what I'm saying. The first thing a white man got to understand is you got to learn how to show a black man respect. If you can do that right there, if you can show a black man respect, then you could communicate with a black man. But besides that, you ain't gonna have no action. If y'all want to talk to us, be respectful. Come on at us, respect our manhood, because we really value our manhood. And anything or anybody that challenges our manhood, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get a squab straight out. It ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, whatever. It's going down. And these confrontations with these police ought to have enough sense, if nothing else, to know you got to respect the next man. Because I know all them prisoners and security and fucking correctional officers that work in the pens and shit, you know what I'm saying, the first thing they learn when they walk that yard is you gonna respect the inmate. Because if you don't, you know, you ain't gonna be able to work here, because something gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying? The police on the street, they think they just want to be wild with their shit, you know what I'm saying, like the wild, wild west. And you know what I'm saying, and put down the moves they put down, you know what I'm saying, because they able to use their motherfucking gun, you know what I'm saying, to for their first line of defense. But a correctional officer, he ain't got no gun. It's a gun tower, but personally, when he walk in that yard, he ain't got no strap on him. So he learns respect, and he learns how important and how much every race value respect and demand respect. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what they do to us as black men. You know what I'm saying? The first thing they try to disrespect us. They want to, you know what I'm saying, break us down, you know, and humiliate us, you know what I'm saying? And they start with doing it, you know what I'm saying, back in the time of slavery with the women and the kids, how they, you know what I'm saying, treated black men. And even to this day, like I said, to this day right here, man, they ain't got no programs, you know what I'm saying, that's dealing with the encouragement and the building of the black man. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Well, let me tell you something.
The black man, it's all about
this program is designed to do that. That's what we are doing. We're doing what they left out.
That's our program. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Because
so remember when you watch this program, we're trying to reinforce manhood, because if we build some strong men, it is a natural instinct for them to hold the family together, man. They think we ain't got no natural instinct for trying to be a good father. Man, let me tell you something.
Man.
I'm so proud of my children and my relatives even.
I'm so proud.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, because they know what I done came through. All right. And I think, yeah, and I think they are thankful that I'm here to say hello, hi, or share a piece of wisdom with them. I think they are very thankful. So, like, if you trying to push that agenda that the black man is not a good father, and I'm telling you, you are looking at it all wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's why the hustler is on the street. They're on the street to make sure that just because they got no job, they still gonna try to bring home some money to feed the family. So, you know,
right.
where did I learn that? Hey, man, I had a real queen on 108th Street off of Avalon, baby. You know, in the hood, you understand what I'm saying? Woo! She was a beautiful black woman. I can always, you know, I'm so glad we parted on a good note. Because I'm telling you, she is a woman that I can love forever in the memories of my mind. And she understands, you know what I'm saying, how important a man is to the family. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't my family, but I'm telling you, she understood that. And that's why she grabbed me by the arm and invited me right on to the house, man. Let me tell you, here I am, homeless on the street. Here it is, a fine woman grabbed me on the arm and started talking sweet to me. Yeah, boy. And luckily I had a good hustle that day. I had a good hustle that day. So I said, okay, before we go home, you got any food there? She said, no. I said, let's stop down here at the fish plate. And I pulled out my little $20 I had made and bought everything we need. For it lasted 2 days. It lasted 2 days, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, you know, they hook you up there. They don't give you those small plates. They give you the $20. You get the big plate, big thing French fries, big thing coleslaw, a whole lot of catfish, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying? That's what the hustle means. The hustle means that's how you eat when you ain't got no job. All right, so we're gonna wrap up the show right there, showing respect to the black man, showing respect to the black family and our, you know, descendants. You know what I'm saying? And to them all, I want to say, please don't drive drunk. Thank you for joining our show. And wait a minute, before I go, if you want one of these T-shirts, tag this show. All right, tag this show, and we're gonna ponder it and figure out how we can get this delivered right to you. If you want to pre-order this CD, because it will be pressed up by the 21st of this month, September 21st is the official release date of this CD, or you can go online at Bandcamp and buy a digital download today. You know what I'm saying? If you want the CD, if you want me to open it and autograph it, I'll do that for you, because that's the job of the entertainment, man. You can't sign your digital release. That's why I had this printed up. So I can, if I want to if somebody requests my autograph, I can autograph my CD. You know what I'm saying? And look here, I hope the people that's involved with West Coast Fast Trade feel the same way. And don't mind signing in the dark. It's a lot of space so they can sign. The whole band can sign on this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you, physical products. I got people writing me saying, okay, can I buy your 12-inch from 1992? More signs. And before I go, I just want to tell you, you think I'm new to Black Lives Matter? On that album, 12-inch, there's a song called Rodney King and Me. So you want to know how long I've been down on political awareness in music? In history. All right, musical history, 1992. All right, so don't think I'm no amateur at this. I'm an OG in this game, baby. All right, so I want to say good night. Y'all tag the show. Leave your comment. Go to listen. Let me see what you got to close it on now, man.
Word of tonight is unity, and let's break these chains. And you know what I'm saying? It was a pleasure, you know what I'm saying, to sit in on this show with you, bro. And to all our fam, you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys, you know what I'm saying, picked up on something that, you know what I'm saying, you can use in your daily life, you know what I'm saying, in your acknowledgement of some requirements or some things that's necessary, that it's time that our people come together and make this happen, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, don't drive drunk, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for watching the show. And hey, we'll holler later. Peace.
Peace.